Alright, greetings out there in YouTube land. I'll demonstrate a couple of homemade things I have here. This little amplifier. It's kind of based on a Fender Champ. I'm going to make something a little smaller, more lightweight. The main differences is it's got a solid state rectifier, a little more filtering, slightly lower plate voltages from the mains transformer, but a little more current. And I'm going to demonstrate the sound of it with this little homemade guitar. Over 10 years ago, a mate of mine, an Arklow, Tony, came up with a bunch of stuff from his shed that he didn't want. And he gave me this old Hofner neck. It's a Colorama neck. Serial number 1329, for you people who want to figure out what year it is. And anyway, a little while later I ran across a block of mahogany in a dumpster, skip, whatever you say. It was a rectangular block. So some guy cut it into 3 pieces for me. I asked him to cut it out, be all the same width, but he didn't. So consequently I put the thickest piece in the middle and the thinnest piece up on top. I had the bridge laying around years ago. I don't know why, but I filed the bits off this old Gibson bridge. The pickup is a DiMarzio that I got out of a guitar that I bought from Bill Connors, supposedly specially wound for him. And I made the nut out of a chopstick. And I'll turn it on here now, let it warm up. It's just volume tone, but I have the tone wired in such a way that when you're turning it up all the way, it taps off some of the low frequencies from one of the coils to ground. So I have 2 capacitors and a regular tone cap and another cap. So when you turn it down to 9, it's just like a regular humbucker, and then a regular tone control all the way down. So I got the amps at about 9 o'clock now, and I'll start with it there. So even on the bridge pickup, you can kind of get a nice deep tone. You turn it up to about 9. It's like a regular humbucker. And up to 10, then it takes that coil and shunts part of it to ground. See where it kicks in there. Now, of course, everyone wants to hear what it sounds like cranked up. Me too, so let's do that. I'll turn up about half and give it a whack there, alright? But half is not enough, so let's try 3/4. I can also disconnect the negative feedback loop. I'll show you what that's like in a minute as well. If you turn up obviously you get a little bit more noise with the single coil there. That cleans up nice though. Oh boy. Didn't mean for that to happen. So the loose link, and this is the old used tuners I got on here. Apart from that, the intonation is surprisingly pretty good. So it cleans up kind of nice there. Maybe we'll crank it up, then you can get a little bit of dirt. So you take off the negative feedback, get even a little bit more. It's a little grittier, but more gain. You turn up all the way, it just gets a little bit more saturated and kind of splotchy in a way, but it's not usable. Cranked up all the way, full humbucking mode. Quasi single coil. Volume down. I have gigged with this thing, though I don't gig with it all the time. Anyway, thanks for spending your time with me, and hope you enjoyed it. And oh, one last thing. Had to go for the zirconium inlays in the side of the neck. Went down to a jeweler on O'Connell Street. Got some. Put them in there. Anyway, take care of yourselves. As Dave says, peace.